You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games. Can we play?
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours, I never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found.
your head started feeling weak. You grind your teeth, can't hide your bloodshot eyes, talking in your sleep. Guess we're on a losing streak, but we're in good company. I feel better when you speak, 'cause you know the words to comfort me. Our car won't start, our weekend plans fall apart. Dagger to the heart, just when it gets hard. You are a monster in the earth, climbing at the dark. Guess we're on a losing streak, but we're in good company. I feel better when you speak, 'cause you know the words to comfort me. Guess we're on a losing streak, but we're in good company. I feel better when you speak, 'cause you know the words to comfort me.
I closed a chapter to chase what I'm after, and you always knew that I'd leave. And I've still got big plans, I don't think I'd change that. But last night when I was fast asleep, well, I had a dream that I stayed in Milwaukee and we'd do crosswords with coffee every Sunday before noon. And sometimes I wonder if you'd ever call me back. Well, I could have been happy doing taxes and laundry. My greatest fear is no one will see me the way that you did at 23. In that old apartment on the corner of Astor, well, that is the chapter I keep wanting to reread. But am I reading in too deep? Do you ever think of me? 'Cause I had a dream that I stayed in Milwaukee and we do crosswords with coffee every Sunday before noon. And sometimes I wonder
I was out there alone, moving from station to station. I've been searching for the right one, but I was ready for something more. My perfect love, you were out there going solo. You've been running with the wild ones, and you were ready for something more. Something more. Miles and miles on the clear blue skies, we drive straight as a narrow flies. Nowhere to be, no dreams to chase tonight. We've got time to waste, let's waste it right. You and I, our heads up in the clouds, we caught up with the birds flying south. Nothing to see as the daytime